We are here to inspire you to live your highest and truest self. It is Monday, August the 17th, 2020. And every day I just go ahead and shake my head. Why? Because we're almost done with this month. We're almost done with August, y'all. Damn, time is going by so fast. And I'm just sitting up here saying, where is the time going? Like, we almost in September, October, November, December, almost 90 days into it, where we will be in 2021. But a lot of people, are saying that they're happy. Hey, Renee. Hey, Dolores. Some people are saying they're happy and can't wait for 2021 to be over. And I'm saying to myself, well, what's going to be in 2021? I don't know. With the way it's going, and we're going to have a new election, and we still got this COVID thing going on. Hopefully, we're able to, get through everything and get adjusted to what this new normal is. Because we know we're not going back to what we're used to. But once we find out how life is going to go, as far as the new rules that they put into play, I'm hoping that you're still doing your planning and you're working for your family. Because remember what we talked about a couple of months ago, it doesn't matter what's happening on the outside of you, right? You have to still be able to plan for you and your family. You have to be able to save your money, spend it wisely, reinvest in yourself, do all those things. Hey, Khadijah, do all those things that you need to do for you and your family. Because Octavius, how are you? I gotta talk about you later, okay? Because I thought about you the whole night after the session. But you have to be able to continue to get yourself in a position where you are ready for anything. That 100% of that money that's coming in, make sure that you are being diligent over your funds and you are doing something to make your money grow. If you're not doing anything to make your money grow, you're going to be stuck. I'm telling you. That's why it's so important for you to understand finances. And understanding finances is going to be so prevalent going into 2021 because we're going to be in this limbo period, right? You're going to have some people who are making money, some people who are unemployed, some people who are trying to figure it out. So much stuff. Hey, Candace. Okay, I want to see you then. If you come into Atlanta, I want you to text me. I'm gonna give you my number. I'm definitely gonna meet up with you. So I want you guys to understand that as we move forward and we know we're getting closer to the new year, make sure you're doing your due diligence, right? Yes, we got the pandemic and all that stuff, but look around for little opportunities of what you could do with you and your family. Khadijah, I know you and your family invest. I remember when we talked, you said you and your family was doing that and have a business. Octavius, I know you have a business. So do you, Dolores. Candace, I know you were working on one. And Renee, you could let me know. But all of you guys who are on right now, understand the power of capitalism, understand the power of what it means to be in a low economy and how you can actually capitalize on those things. And being able to do that will be very beneficial for you come long term when everything, quote unquote, gets to this new normal, because you'll have the ability to make choices and do things in your life. Remember, labor is cheap. If you need some people on your team to help you out, there's so many people who are unemployed, right? So you can get good expertise for a reasonable price. You can get all these things that you need. The government is giving out so much money. I'm too scared to take it. Let me tell y'all, I'm too scared to take it. You know why? Because if you're a business owner and you look at that application for the PPP loan, to me is scary, and it's coming from the SBA. The Any other time, if we were still in the normal world, think about it. when you went to the SBA to try to get an SBA loan and all that stuff, didn't they give you packets and packets and packets of stuff to fill out? And then they told you all of the terms and conditions and everything that you had to do and what would be the terms of the loan. And then they give you all of this, stuff that you have to fill out and show your financial stuff. Man, I looked at that form. It was one sheet. I got scared. I got scared. It's one sheet. Is the only terms and conditions is the percentages on it, right? And then you hit submit. For a person like me, it's scary because I'm saying to myself, there's really no terms on this thing. So what you gonna do? Make them up later? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give me. I'm looking for that little checkbox that says, terms and conditions are subject to change as you go along, right? So I don't know. I didn't do it. I said I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride this thing on out. God has blessed me so far, and I'm going to, just continue doing what I'm doing and continue to take what I have and reinvest that and grow that because I know that that's mine. You know what I'm saying? And I know part of it is I got PTSD, y'all, because I told y'all I woke up one day and, check my bank account and I had $12 or $14 in my bank account where, the financial services and all of them took all of my money, almost 200 and something $1,000 out of my account. Whoo, you talking about somebody who had heartache and was on the floor tripping. So I do have PTSD. As soon as my money in the bank get to a certain level, I pull that joint out. I pull that joint out, right? Because I just, I just got it. So, but if you did do it, then good for you. You got more balls than me, man. I just, I'm just a scaredy cat when it comes to the government. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big scaredy cat. But so if you want to know what my fear is, that is one of the fears. The government and American Most Wanted. For some reason, I cannot watch America Most Wanted, ID, all that stuff. It just bothers me. But anyway, our Empower Her Soul session yesterday was the bomb. And that's why I said I have to talk about Octavius. Hey, Tanya, Dolores, and everybody who came. First of all, if you're listening and you missed it, there will be plenty of opportunities for you to come. We have grown so much. You guys have seen, we're bringing on more coaches to give you all of this knowledge and everything. We had Dr. Laura Ellick on. And one of the things that we discovered, because our mirror workshops are more about revealing who you are, trying to figure out, trying to shine a light on those things that you believe that you are that are holding you back. And what we discovered in that session, and they can tell you, is that we already had everything in place. The only thing that was stopping us was the thoughts that we were thinking. I promise you, everybody, y'all, everybody, if you would have came yesterday, everybody has something good going on, right? Everybody has something good going on. Octavius, I want everybody to go ahead and request her as a friend. Octavius is an accountant. She prides herself on helping other people realize their dreams. You know that? She says, I always help everybody else build up their business and build up their dream and everything. And I'm trying to do it for myself. And I just said to her, you already doing it. Because when you help somebody else, you are also helping yourself. And if that gives you joy and that puts you in a position where you feel good about it, then you already operating in it, right? You already doing it. The only thing that you have to discover is that if you want to be in the front or if you want to be in the back. Now, if you're a good background player and you good on defense, then that's where you are and that's where you play the best, right? Now, if you want to go ahead and be in the front, then you have to go ahead and push yourself out there to go ahead and be in the front. Let me tell you, I'm a visionary, and all visionaries, we need people like Octavius, because the only thing we can do is visualize where we want to go. All of the details and all that stuff, you got to give it to somebody like her. Why? Because they are the executors. They're the people who say, okay, is this what you want to do? Here's how you get yourself organized. Because our thoughts are all over the damn place, right? We over here thinking about this, then 10 minutes later we got another dream, right? Then 15 minutes later we done saw something and we scratching the whole thing and we want to start over. And it's very frustrating for people like her, because it's like, you need to stick to one thing. But it's like, when you out in the forefront, the only thing that you do is daydream and dream every day about where you want to go and how you want to get there. And that is the purpose of building a team, so that you can have people who are better than you in different areas to get things done, right? And she's one of those executors where she makes sure she get things done. And I'm sitting up there like, wait a minute. Everybody started helping each other on the call, right? Everybody started encouraging each other. And I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, like, okay, now either we done some good work or we just can't see. And that's the biggest thing. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Sometimes we let our ego and the way we feel about ourselves get in the way of who we really are, man. You know? And sometimes the only thing that we need is someone to shine a light on our stuff, to say, hey, you're not looking at the big picture. The only thing you looking at is that little thing that's annoying you so much that you feel like you need to get to the next level. And that ain't it. That is not it. You got to look at the whole picture of what you're doing. And then you find out, because it wasn't only her, it was, other ladies. And you find out, I've been doing X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and I've been working here. And, I never got a bad grade, and I've always been this and I've always been that. And you be like, hey, so what is it that is in the way? How come you can't see what we see? Because we focus on those little small things, right? We focus on those little small things that are irrelevant, but they mean so much to us for a particular reason, right? Like, we can't see the whole picture because we only focused on that small negative thing. We don't see the positive things that are going on in our life. We focus on that small negative thing that just gets on our nerves, and it clouds the whole vision of where we're going and what we're doing. And see, it says, and that's why I had this this paper. I was going to send it out to everybody, where it says circumstances do not make you, they reveal you, right? So it's like when you start to go through stuff, you start to see your real self. You start to see how angry you are. You start to see, how fearful you are. You start to see all these different things about yourself. And you sit and you say, well, why are things not working out for me? How come I can't get to the next level? Where in actuality, And I'm looking at all these names on here. Khadija, you know you got it. Renee, you know you got it. Octavius, you know you got it. Candace, you got it. Tanya, Dolores, all of you ladies who are on right now, all got something going on and is the bomb in your own right and in your own field and doing a damn thing in it. We got to get the egos out the way. And the only thing we have to do is go ahead and get the support we need and stay focused. That's it. I promise you that's what it is. Right? Because when we do that, when we sit back and we say, you know what? I'm standing in my own way and I'm trying to figure out how I get out of this. What is it that I'm focused on? So you start to talk to yourself and you say, what in the world am I focused on right now? Okay, I'm focused on the fact that I can't move to the next level because I feel like I don't have enough money to. Or what we really be thinking is that I don't want to spend that kind of money and stuff don't work out for me. Right? So now you have to say, I got to go ahead and make a decision. Am I going to do this or am I not? And when you say, okay, I am going to do it, and however it falls and however it lands, that's just what it's going to be. I'm going to learn my lesson and I'm going to keep moving. Now you taking yourself out of it and you looking at the big picture, right? When you sit up there and you put your fear in it and you say, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this anyway. And, the people around me, they're not listening to me anyway. So why should I go ahead and, take this step? And nobody wants to take it with me. My husband don't support me. The girlfriend don't support me. Friends don't support me. All that stuff. Nope, 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 nope. All that we got to get out. We got to get out the head. And it's hard to do. You know why? Because everything that we complain about with our ego is what we really want. Is what we really want. And we want it so bad, we focus on it so much, it stops us. Because what I really want is somebody to say thank you for helping me. Thank you for taking me to the next level. I appreciate it. I'm with you all the way. I support you. Whatever it is that you want to do, know I got your back. Don't be afraid to go ahead and take that step. If you take a step, I'll take a step with you. If you fall, I got you. Right? Don't be afraid to go ahead and get out that relationship. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Yes, you will have to go ahead and spend time alone, but anytime you want to talk, I'll be here. That's what we want. Right? That's what we want. And we focus on that so much that it stops us. And then our ego gets in the way. Then we blame other people. And then we don't do shit. We don't do nothing. Right? All because what we really wanted was somebody to acknowledge us. The only thing we want to do is be heard. That's it. The only thing that we want to do is be heard. And when we feel we are not being heard and we're not being loved, our egos get in the way. We become fearful. We feel like the world is against us. We start to listen to outside things. We allow outside things to come in and influence us. Right? I wonder, when somebody says, I love you, somebody you actually admire or, like, or somebody in your family, do you actually believe it? Or is it something that you just say? Right? Just because. When somebody says, Oh, I love you, Candace. Depending on who it is, right? I love you, Khadijah. Depending on who it is, your reaction is different, right? Because what we do is we put conditions on everything, right? Tanya, if I say I love you, you like, bitch, you don't know me. Excuse me. Not that extreme, I hope, right? But you know what I'm saying, right? But you would say, I get it, because that's what people say, right? But wouldn't it be nice to hear, right? Wouldn't it be nice to be heard? Wouldn't it be nice for someone to say, you know what? I love you. I really do. I love you. And I love you because of who you are. And if you ever need somebody to listen to you, give me a call. I'll listen to you. Because I believe what you have to say is important. And I believe in you. Right? But if we're not getting that, if we're not getting that kind of support, and we have to rely on our own thoughts and feelings, oh, egos come up. That's why it's so important to check yourself. Because you know why, guys? People are people and people are selfish. Okay? We only do, you, everybody, all of us, because you can't say you're not selfish. We do things in the interest of ourselves. Even when you think you're giving. Oh, I'm giving this money because they need it, and the kids are homeless and this and that. You're giving it so that you can feel like you did something special, right? You giving it so you could feel like you're a better Christian or whatever it is. Everybody do things within their best interest. So you say, if that's the case, then why wouldn't I build myself up for my own best interest so I could do what I want to do? Why wouldn't I take the time out to be my best self, find out what's really in me, and continue to work on me so I can go ahead and live my purpose, figure out what my ego is, right? Figure out how I start ego tripping all the time. You know what I mean? When excuse me, when I ego trip, I notice I ego trip when someone challenges me, right? Which is kind of normal. And um, I'm trying to think of an example, and I'll tell y'all, but the people who I work with are on here. But it has to deal with a person at the place where I work, where I'm literally always challenged. And it is so apparent where my ego comes into play so much, and I start ego tripping where, sometimes it doesn't end well. But on the days that I do look at myself and I say, Gloria, you ain't doing nothing but falling into the trap, because you blinded by trying to one up this person. You're blinded by trying to get that recognition so that person could feel bad, where you're not looking at the full picture, because you know what's happening when that person is trying to challenge me, that I had to find out. Y'all, I'm doing all the damn work. And that person is sitting back chilling. And we getting the same kind of money. So really, I'm trying to beat you, right? But really, what you doing is you use my damn ego. You use my weakness to get your shit done. And you know when I realized that? It was maybe like 2 or 3 months in. Because I thought if I did it, if I took it over and I did this and I did that, I'll be able to get the recognition and all this stuff or whatever. Where the people who is supposed to be looking don't even give a damn. Right? Don't even give a damn. And I felt like shit after that because he knew it. I didn't. He didn't care, but he knew I had a big ego and he used it against me and he got what he wanted. So here I am working hard, working at night, doing all these things and everything. And that dude chilling. Sometimes he ain't even showing up because he knew that I was going to take care of it, looking for that validation and those accolades and all that stuff. And you know what happened? To the powers that be, the people who hired me to come on, they would walk right past and be like, "Oh, okay, well that's cool. Okay, you got that done, but that's really not what we wanted." Right? And I'm sitting up there like, "Yo, did I just get bamboozled? Like, did something really happen to me?" No. He gave me an ego lesson, right? He used my ego because he knew it will blind me. You get what I'm trying to say? He knew it will blind me and I would get caught up in that. And he used it for his own gain. And I said to myself, I could not do anything. I couldn't even get mad. I start laughing once I figured it out. I start laughing because you know why? He taught me a very valuable lesson. When your ego is in the way, you can't see, you can't think, you can't advance. You're in a weak position because you're not aware of everything that's going on. You only focused on that one little negative thing that you think that you need to get past in order for you to continue moving. Well, that's not it. And when I learned that lesson, y'all, I was like, oh shit. For real, for real. Man, I wanted to go and trash his whole office just because, but I could not because you taught me a lesson, right? So now, every time, especially when I'm in that environment, I always check my ego. Now you made me self-aware, right? Now you made me self-aware where I'm like, okay, Glow, how are you walking into this situation? Is your ego in it or not? Are you gonna put your best foot forward or are you trying to prove something to people? Is this for you or are you trying to be liked? Is this for you or are you trying to show this person that you love them by doing all this stuff? Right? And when I ask myself those questions, and if I'm not doing it for myself or whatever, then I'm like, wait, I need a minute, or I don't do it at all. Because if I start doing things out of my ego, then it clouds my judgment and I'm not moving forward. I'm not doing anything. Right? My mind starts to take over and starts to tell me different things. Like I'm not good enough and I gotta work harder and you gotta figure this out. Where really, when you look at the whole picture, you so qualified. You doing so much shit, excuse me, stuff. You out there working your behind off, doing all these good things, but you let that ego push that little negative thing where you don't see all the great things around you. That's why you got to be able to take time out. That's why you got to be able to get yourself in a position where you listening to your favorite songs, you dancing, you doing all those things that kind of get you back in balance, all those things that make you feel good, right? Because it takes you away from that moment of negativity and it puts you somewhere else. You know how you listen to your favorite song, and even if you can't sing, you hollering, right? Because that favorite song is your song for a reason, right? It's your favorite song because it puts you in that place where you remember the good times when you were a kid, or when you were with your mom, or you were in college, all that stuff. It takes you out of that negative place and puts you in a place where you just feel good. Now your endorphins are going off, and now you can sit and think and have clarity. And as soon as the song is over, you feel good, right? Have y'all noticed that? Today, I want y'all to do that. Play your favorite song. I don't care if it's slow, fast, country, rock, whatever. Play your favorite song and start singing it. And then come back and tell me, was you ever focused on that thing that you've been worried about? What happened to your ego? What happened to, all of the drama and everything that you have? All that brushes away, because within that moment, you were happy. You get what I'm saying? In that moment, from that song, let's say if it's a 4-minute song, you was happy for 4 minutes. And then when you come out, you get to think clearer, right? You get to see, like, man, my day is going to be a little bit better because I did something for me. I put myself in this position where I changed my body language. I let go of my ego. Try it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it works. It works. So don't ever feel like you're not progressing. You know, always take a step back and check who's talking to you. Is it you, or is it your ego talking? Who is going off in your head telling you all of these things? If it's mostly negative that you're realizing that is popping up in your head, that's not you. That's not you. All those things I say, you got to get them back, and don't let nobody take advantage of you. And you got, you got to stand up for yourself, and you can't be all this and all that. That's not true. Right? Pay attention to what you say to yourself and stop ego tripping. Stop ego tripping. When you stop ego tripping, you'll start to see just how much you can get accomplished, and how much you have accomplished. I'm telling you, it works. Play your favorite song today. Whatever your favorite song is, post what your favorite song is. I listen to it on my way to work. If all of you guys who are still on, post your favorite song, and I'm gonna listen to it on the way to work. I promise you I am. And if you on your way to work, or you work from home or whatever, play your favorite song and watch your whole body change. Watch your whole persona change. And for that 4 to 6 minutes, depending on how long the song is, you'll see that you start to smile. You're not thinking about your issues, your troubles, or anything. What you're thinking about is that happy time. What you're thinking about is when you was in love and it was good, and you know how Reggie look now. He bald headed and ugly, but back then he was fine. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about just life and what it meant and how you was skating to this song and how you and your friends were doing so good at the time, and how much you was dreaming at the time, and all the stuff that y'all would talk about if it's brings you back with your friends and those barbecues and family gatherings. That's the whole reason why we have music, because it takes you out of your current situation and puts you in that good place. It puts you in that good place. So yeah, let me know what it is. Yes, happy Mary J. Alex G, listen close. Yep, I'm gonna play all of these. Please don't say Keith Sweat. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Please don't say Keith Sweat right in the wrong way. I was like every Southern person here. I'm telling you, they love them some Keith Sweat. And I'm like, he cool, but no, I don't think I want to be whining all the way to work. So I got Alex. I got Alex G. Listen close. I'm gonna listen to that. Look, Shantae is cheaper to keep, but girl, stop. I'll play it though. The greatest love of all, Lord. That it's like, look, it's like Shantae, the cheaper to keeper always remind me of what's that dude that be online? Hell no. To the no, no, no. You know that dude that be singing that song? I have the greatest love of all. I have happy. Yeah, that's my jam too, Khadijah. Mary is cheaper to keep her, Lord. Mm. Jesus. Oh, bless Charlie Wilson. I do like that one too. You know, I do like that. But yeah, that reminds me of that. It's cheaper to keep her. Cost too much to leave her. Damn, I'll start thinking about what my husband told me. That's what that's what he said. It's cheaper to keep her. Lord, that's messed up. Because the song is when you're looking at that judge in the face, you want to go and cuss the whole human race. That's why it's cheaper to keep her. Anything by Earth, Wind, and Fire. So I'm going to play Serpentine Fire. All about the Serpentine Fire. That's my jam. I like that, you know. So, but yeah, so I got all of them. I'm going to listen to this. I wrote them down. And mine is the Commodore Zoom. That's my jam. That's my jam. Zoom by the Commodores. I like to fly far away from here. That's mine. So, yeah, for real. Y'all let me know. And please don't tell me that song is about drugs. Just like I found out one of the Temptation songs is about drugs. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of that song that they did? Secret Wishes Center? No, not Ball of Confusion, but you know what I'm saying. The other one. It's Zoom ain't about drugs, right? It's about dreaming, right? I hope so. I don't know. But yeah. But okay, I got them. The Way of the World, EWF. Okay, I got that one too. Look at Dolores. See what I'm talking about, y'all? Computer love. I'm like, all right, computer love. Lord. Okay, I got computer love. So I do like that song though, Dolores. But all right, ladies, look, I'm serious. I wrote it down. I got my list. right here of all the songs. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go on with my day and I'm going to listen to them. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, go ahead and listen to your favorite song, see where it puts you, and blast that thing. Wildflower. Okay, I got that one too. Who is that by? Is that the OJ's Wildflower? Or is that something else? Or Tony Tone. Didn't Tony Tone have Wildflower? No. Or Wild Child, something like that. It's one of those. Who is it by? Miss Wynn. Wildflower. But yeah, I want to make sure you guys have a good day. I got my playlist and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to listen to everything. I promise you. And I'm trying to think of another song that I like. Oh, I do. I do like a lot of music, but you know, that's what I like. The Commodore Zoom. That's one of my big ones. All right, guys. Oh, Heat Wave. Okay, got it. All right, guys. I see y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thanks.